So in this video we're making pink cupcake soap, but we had some technical issues so I'm having to re-record this intro after the fact, but nevertheless, let's go. Okay, as always we start things off with melted oils and lye water. We mix these together to start the sponification process. After a brief blend, I add my scent oil. This scent is sugared strawberries. It smells really good. It has notes of passion fruit as well. And you may notice how thick the soap already is. I haven't mixed it that much, but I'm soaping at a quite cool temperature, which makes it quite thick. The difference with it being this thick and cool rather than this thick and warm is it'll take a lot longer to accelerate and get thicker from this point. It gives you a lot more time to work with. And as you just saw, I added some liquid titanium dioxide for the white and a little bit of neon pink. So now I've finished mixing. I'm going to pour half off. This will be our icing for later. And then I'm going to pour 2 accent colours off from one of the halves and just change the colours slightly so I can get a nice swirly base for the cupcake. I think it looks really good. I'm going to make one of the accent colours a bit darker and one a bit lighter. At least for this colour of base, I think it looks a lot nicer and more interesting rather than just a plain pink base, to have like a good swirl in there. Some colorants can be quite difficult to mix in and you really have to use a stick blender, but I know that these micas mix in really easily, so I can just mix them in dry like this. So now we're done mixing the accent colors. I'm pouring them back into the base, and that's become a little bit thicker than I was expecting, but it's still completely workable. I just give it a little mix and it's fine. I'm giving all the colours a little bit of a mix together just so you get a nice swirl, but you have to be really careful not to over mix or you won't get any separation between the colours and you'll just muddy it all together. I wouldn't have minded this being a little bit runnier, but sometimes these things happen with scent oils. Now I'm just adding a little bit more titanium dioxide to my icing just to make it paler. I want a really pale, creamy, pretty icing for these pink strawberry cupcakes. Put the icing in the icing bag. And now it's time for forbidden frosting. This is always so satisfying to do and to watch back, especially when the icing is just perfectly smooth and creamy. It's so pretty. Do you have a favorite part of soap making, either making it yourself or watching other people make it? I would say it's pretty hard to pick between the frosting, the drizzle, and the cut. On one hand, there's the frosting. It's always super pretty, it looks edible, it's creamy, it's yummy. Or there's the drizzle, which is just so pretty. Or there's the cut and reveal, the anticipation, like, did the inside work? What does it actually look like? Let me know down in the comments if you have an opinion. I'd say frosting is my favorite. And now it's time for that drizzle. Here I'm mixing it. Here I'm dripping it. Going with a luscious pink to go with the pink strawberry cupcake. What else? Just look at that sparkle. Ugh. Drizzle isn't the only thing this cupcake's gonna have though. Next up is sprinkles. Now these are also made out of soap. I handmade all of these sprinkles. And I made some soap strawberries to go on top. And please excuse my horribly chipped nails, I didn't have time to repaint them before shooting this. But that's pretty much the end of making the cupcakes. Now I have to let them sit and we'll come back. Okay, so we're back a couple days later and the cupcakes are ready. So we're going to take the wrappers off and see what they look like. I'm excited. What's it going to look like? Time for the reveal. And there you can see the swirl. This is why I did the accents. How nice does that look? And the smell of these, they're so good. Really wish I could eat them. So there's the pink strawberry cupcake soap. These will be available up on our website in about 2 weeks. So a big thanks to everyone that watched, and we'll see you next week.